If, like me, you grew up reading things like The Witches and The Halloween Tree and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, then you probably know there's a pretty good market for middle grade horror fiction. And not a whole lot of people doing it really well these days. Well, if you're interested in reading or writing middle grade horror fiction, I highly suggest Donovan Scherer's Fear and Sunshine. Donovan is an illustrator and a friend of mine. He's got his own bookstore in Kenosha, Wisconsin called Studio Moonfall. I'll show you some footage here of the visit I made there this summer. He also illustrated my book, Hello Halloween. But this is his series, Fear and Sunshine. Give you a little taste of what it's about. 7 years ago, Darksmith Manor was sealed off from the world. A dynasty of monster makers ended, but fear, the greatest, most vile creation of the Darksmith legacy, still yearned for their power. Frustrated by the closed manor, and therefore incapable of claiming what he considered to be his for the taking, the menace shifted his evil intentions elsewhere. Now, the only person able to stop fear from spreading rampant terror is the one he thought to be locked away in Darksmith Manor. The time has come for the last Darksmith to return and claim her birthright, whether she believes in monsters or not. We have kind of a Harry Potter kind of tale, where a girl who was born into the monster world grows up outside of the monster world and is reintroduced a little bit later in life. The girl's name, by the way, is Sunshine, which is a pretty great name, Sunshine Darksmith. The tagline for the series, right here on the bookmark, is Fear and Sunshine, Monsters, Mad Science, and a Little Hippie Girl. Here's the cover. Let me read you just a little bit from chapter 3, just to give you a taste of what middle grade horror fiction might sound like. Sunshine gripped Bunny's arm tightly as they ran past the trees of wandering willows. A maniacal laugh pierced the darkness, moving closer and closer with every step. Bunny flew from Sunshine's hand as she tripped and fell into the creek that ran behind the Salienti's house. She tried to pick herself up, but as she did, she sank deeper and deeper into the bottomless creek. She spotted Bunny floating in front of her and tried to swim to save her little stuffed friend. She reached out, but before she could grab him, tentacles seized him from all sides and pulled Bunny into the darkness. So you can see, just because your readers are middle grade, just because they're in that 9 to 12-year-old age range, doesn't mean you need to shy away from fear. You don't necessarily want to overload them with gore and actual death, but the threat of death and the fear of darkness and the unknown are still very palpable, very real, even more real in some cases for children, but that doesn't mean that they want to avoid them at all costs. We love scary stories, even from our youth. But when you're writing for the middle grade, you just have to have that tone, that kind of touch of fun along with the fear. By the way, fear, as well as death, as well as other monsters like that, are actual characters in the story. So again, highly recommend that if you want to write middle grade horror, or if you just enjoy a good horror tale for kids, that you check out Fear and Sunshine. Donovan Scherer knows how to scare children with that right degree of fun along with it to make children want to come back for more and hopefully not lose too much sleep. Happy spooky season, my friends. Enjoy reading. Find this work at studiomoonfall.com. That's Donovan's bookstore. Or you can also find it online on Amazon. You can also find the book he and I did together, Hello Halloween, there. But if you do read it, let me know what you think. And what are your favorite middle grade horror novels, if you've read any of that ilk? And what have you learned from reading middle grade horror fiction? For me, I've learned about the juxtaposition, the balance between tone and content. Sometimes the mood that I'm going for is very different than the tone which I speak. And that's absolutely essential in some cases for middle grade fiction, because you don't want to terrify your readers so much that they never pick up your book again. You don't necessarily want to turn them off. But at the same time, you don't want it to be so weak and wimpy that there's no possibility of fright, and therefore the reader is also not invested. So you need to walk that fine line. Read Fear and Sunshine, see how Donovan does it, and do it for yourself. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. Consider becoming a member, clicking that join button down there. It would help me out a lot. You get some cool free stuff on the way. And until next time, have a spooky day. Good luck and good writing. Peace.